pool wasn't supposed to be open. Every person in Cedar Falls knew that. The old community pool had been abandoned for almost 12 years after a little girl disappeared during a summer swim class. No body was ever found. Police drained the entire pool, searched every pipe, every filter, every inch of the surrounding property. Nothing. It was as if she had simply dissolved into the water. Eventually, the town fenced the place off. Nature reclaimed it. The blue paint peeled, the diving boards rusted, moss crept across the cracked concrete like veins. Teenagers occasionally dared each other to sneak in, but no one stayed after sunset, because everyone claimed the same thing. If you listened carefully, you could hear someone swimming beneath the surface. Not splashing, swimming. Slow, steady, like laps. My name is Evan, and until last summer I thought ghost stories were excuses adults invented to keep kids away from dangerous places. Then my best friend disappeared. It started on the hottest day of July. Temperatures climbed past 100 degrees, and the power went out across half the county. No air conditioning, no internet, nothing to do. My friends Tyler, Mason, and I were sitting in Tyler's garage when he tossed a pair of bolt cutters onto the floor. I know somewhere with water. We all knew what he meant before he even said it. The old pool. Mason laughed nervously. Seriously? Come on, Tyler said. It's full of rainwater now. It'll be freezing. I heard it's haunted. Tyler rolled his eyes. And I heard your uncle thinks Bigfoot stole his lawnmower. That ended the argument. 20 minutes later, we were standing outside the chain link fence surrounding the abandoned pool. The lock snapped easily. Inside, everything felt wrong. The air was strangely cool. No birds, no insects, just silence. The pool stretched across cracked concrete like a giant rectangle of dark glass. It shouldn't have been clean. After 12 years, it should have been filled with algae, leaves, mud. Instead, the water was perfectly clear, crystal blue, as if someone maintained it every day. Tyler grinned. Told you. He peeled off his shirt, cannonballed into the deep end. The splash echoed far longer than it should have. He surfaced, laughing. It's freezing. Mason jumped next, then me. The water shocked every nerve in my body. It wasn't just cold, it felt heavy, like swimming through syrup. I tried to ignore the feeling. For almost an hour we messed around, diving for loose tiles and racing across the shallow end. Everything felt normal, until Tyler asked a question. Did one of you guys just grab my foot? No, I didn't. I've been over here. He frowned. I swear someone pulled my ankle. We laughed. He laughed too, but not for long. A few minutes later, he surfaced again. This isn't funny. What? Someone keeps touching me. We looked around. There was nobody else, just the four of us. Or so we thought. Mason pointed towards the deep end. Guys. Ripples. Perfect circles spread across the center of the pool, like someone invisible had just broken the surface. Nobody moved. And then we heard it. Splash, splash, splash. Not random, rhythmic. Exactly like someone swimming freestyle beneath the water. The sound circled us. Once, twice, then stopped. Tyler forced a laugh. Fish? In a swimming pool? Nobody answered. We climbed out. As we dried off, I noticed something strange. Wet footprints. Small ones. They began at the deep end, walked across the concrete, and disappeared at the locked entrance gate. Bare footprints. About the size of a 7-year-old child. Still dripping. Tyler stared at them. Did one of you... No. They're too small. The footprints slowly evaporated beneath the afternoon sun. None of us said another word during the walk home. That night, Tyler texted our group chat. Did any of you hear someone outside? Mason replied, no, why? Tyler sent a voice message. There were 3 knocks. Slow. Evenly paced. Then, dripping. Like water falling onto a hardwood floor. A girl's voice whispered just one sentence. Come back tomorrow. The message ended. We all assumed it was fake. Tyler insisted it wasn't. The next morning, he didn't answer his phone. By noon, his mother was driving through the neighborhood asking if we'd seen him. She said his bedroom window was open. His bed was soaked, and there was a trail of water leading out the front door. Police searched everywhere. No signs of forced entry, no footprints, no witnesses, only water. By evening, Mason looked me dead in the eyes. We're going back. I told him he was insane. He said Tyler might still be there. Against every instinct I had, I agreed. The sun was setting when we climbed back through the broken fence. This time, the pool looked different. The water wasn't still anymore. It moved. Tiny waves rolled across the surface without any wind. The temperature dropped instantly. I looked toward the diving board. Someone was standing there. A little girl. Long, black hair. White swimsuit. Bare feet. She faced the water, not us. Mason. He followed my gaze. The diving board was empty. What? You didn't see? Before I could finish, a loud splash exploded from the deep end. Huge. As if someone had jumped from 20 feet high. Water sprayed across the concrete, but nobody surfaced. Then something floated upward. Tyler's baseball cap. It drifted lazily across the water. Fresh. Dry. Impossible. Mason climbed onto the diving board. I'm getting it. Don't. It's just a hat. He jumped. The second he hit the water, everything went silent. No splash. No ripples. Nothing. I waited. 5 seconds. 10. 20. Mason? No answer. I stepped closer. The water beneath me had turned completely black. Not dark blue. Black. Like an endless hole. Then, a hand shot out of the water. Not reaching for help. Reaching for me.